Hey folks, this is Ben Gessel. So I decided to do a little bit of a review on a certain type of ghee butter. And I'll mention more about what that is in case you're not sure or haven't heard of it before as much. So ghee, Ghee, is a Indian, specifically East Indian type of food. It's like butter. In this case, it's grass-fed, lactose-free, non-GMO in this case, with a Himalayan pink salt added, pasture-raised. But yeah, it's a dairy product. I'm sure you could. I don't understand everything about it myself, but it's basically a very healthy type of butter. You can see the nutrition facts. So, you need to use it within 3 months, but you're not supposed to put it in the fridge. No refrigeration. So sorry, it's a little bit fuzzy here. Sorry, I'll wait till it clears up if it does. Anyway, this little red part says, do not refrigerate. And there's a whole bunch of stuff on here. There we go, it's back to clear. Do not refrigerate. Use it for sauteing, for toast, for eggs. Ghee, or clarified butter, has been slowly cooked, allowing water to evaporate. After being filtered, a pure, multi-purpose cooking oil is left. Extra fine Himalayan pink salt is stirred into small batches by hand. It's a better butter. It's got omega fatty acids, butyric acid, vitamin K, medium and short chain triglycerides. So you can find this at PCC Natural Markets in the North Seattle area. Or Seattle area in general. Imagine 4th and Hart, you could probably find at other stores as well. Just not sure which ones those would be. But 4th and Hart's located in Los Angeles. I believe the address is 245 North Avenue 25, Los Angeles, California, 90031. Ingredients: clarified butter, which comes from milk, and Himalayan pink salt. So, now I've kind of gone over the general things about this guy. I should mention things like price, what to expect there, and taste, and how to use it a little bit. So again, you don't want to refrigerate this bad boy, but you don't want to forget you have it. You want to use it within a few months. So let's open this guy up here. Doing this one-handed, kind of two-handed maybe. Okay, it's really yellow. Very yellow and buttery. I used a little bit, as you can tell. This amount that I used was probably a little bit much for what I was using it for, just cooking vegetables. It tastes like a little bit less sweet version of butter, and it's quite calorie dense. Within just a teaspoon, that's a teaspoon. In a teaspoon, you have 45 calories. You get teaspoons and tablespoons mixed up all the time. But we're not talking about very much there. So it can add up really quick. And you don't really need very much of this to cook, light saute vegetables. It has vitamin A as well. And with the Himalayan pink salt, that's also a nice little addition. I mentioned this, I got this for about, it was like $10, maybe $12, right in that ballpark. But it basically is it's a little bit more expensive than your higher end oils, but you can use it over a period of time. So it tastes great with vegetables, and I'm sure it tastes great with rice and potatoes, but I wouldn't use this for beef necessarily, although I'm sure it tastes okay. it just be a calorie overload unless you're unless you're weightlifting and running and extremely active, or burning off the calories. Okay, but that would be really filling to use this if you're gonna sear steak or something in place of butter, or in place of oil, I mean. And I just wouldn't use this under high heat, but again, that's another subject that I'm not super familiar with as well. So it's a little bit pricey, but if you're planning on, if this is going to substitute for oil and you don't really use it, I mean, you use it pretty regularly, but like something like this would last you well beyond 3 months. So I mean, I don't know. Just, even I'm still kind of trying to figure out exactly how I feel about this stuff, but I've been told, Dr. A certain gentleman watching some of his stuff recently is recommending things like grass-fed butter. And if you guys ask, I can give you. I think it's Dr. Glidden. I think it's his name. Recommends things like this instead of oil because, well, it's complicated. But yeah, at least I've heard also that butter is great for your teeth. Grass-fed, at least. All right, leave your thoughts and comments below. I'll catch you guys later. Bye.